Episode 2: The Mysterious 1000 Days Pregnancy.
Finally the king summoned Noyen and Agbonofo to the palace. I cannot ignore the signs any longer. If you did not give birth to what's in your belly within 70 days, I shall have no other choice but to banish you both for the safety of the village. The village must be my first concern. Noyen nodded her head, her eyes misty but resolute. She knew what she was. Keren is not an ordinary child. But how to convince the king and his council steeped in tradition and bound by the natural laws? They understood as Noyen and Agbonofo stepped out of the palace that they knew that they were racing against time, and as the sun dipped below the horizon another baby's cry was heard hauntingly filling the air. Noyen's womb was a set of twin, a secret so extraordinary that it would challenge the fabric of their reality, and one of those twins, a child so mysterious and magical, was preparing to make an entrance that would change Eagle Village forever. As the sun rose on a fateful day, its rays barely penetrating the overcast sky, Noyen felt the first twinges of labor. Hope blossomed in her heart. Maybe this was the moment they had all been waiting for. Agbonofo's face filled with a mixture of anticipation and anxiety, prepared the cart to take Noyen to Irogoma's home, where the midwives were readying themselves for a birth of unlike any other. Labor was agonizing and prolonged. The midwives, old and young, convened around Noyen. Ritual chants filled the room and traditional herbs were brewed into leeks teas, but the baby remained defiantly unborn. Noyen's screams filled the small chamber as each contraction seized her. But it seemed as though the heavens themselves were denying the child's passage into the world. Agbonofo's hands gripped Noyen's, his own face contorted in empathetic pain. Noyen's mother Ododo said nervously around the room, her weathered hands clutching a prayer bead necklace. Days passed 1, 2, 3, and still Noyen remained in labor. Something must be done, Irogoma finally declared on the 4th day. I've never seen a woman labor so long without birthing a child. Family members came and went, bringing food, water, and emotional support, yet as Noyen entered the 7th day of her unimaginable ordeal, even the most hopeful among them began to lose faith. Irogoma approached Agbonofo on that 7th day. We have tried everything we know, she said, her eyes filled with unsure tears. The child simply refuses to come out, and Noyen is growing weaker. Desperation seeped into Agbonofo's soul as he looked at his wife, her face pale but still radiant, her strength waning but her spirit unbroken. He leaned over to kiss her forehead, a simple act that carried all the love and promise of their shared in life. And then at that very moment, as the sun started its descent on the 7th day, something shifted. Noyen let out a scream that was different from any before. It was a scream that seemed to cut through the fabric of time itself. Irogoma rushed to her side, eyes widening in disbelief and wonder. The first of the twins was ready to make an entrance, and it would be an entrance that Eagle Village would never forget. As Noyen's scream reverberated through the room, Irogoma sensed that the moment had come. With years of experience guiding her, she carefully positioned herself to assist the birth. The room was filled with tension, every eye fixed on Noyen. Agbonofo held his wife's hand tightly, his knuckles white from the pressure. With one final guttural cry, Noyen gave birth. Irogoma lifted the baby, her hands trembling with emotion and awe. It's a girl, she announced, her voice tinged with disbelief. And to be continued. Watch out for the next episode. If it touched your heart or made you think, please don't forget to smash that like button, share, comment, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more engaging content. Bye for now.